All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Friday, the 7th of November. Set today by Pascal Don Pasquale. Yeah, I always enjoy him, I think. First, let's have the cryptic clue of the day. Yesterday, hungry for dance know-how. The answer was ravenous. Dance is a rave and know-how is nouse. I think that's how you pronounce it. Well done to Mike and Sandor for getting that and everyone else. Today, hard new HR reorg after title removed from one in disgrace, 6 letters. Hard new HR reorg after title removed from one in disgrace, 6 letters. And because it's Friday, and I think this one should be easy to even guess what the answer might be. Anyway, good luck with that. All right, let's see what the Don has for us. British Award for Democratic Process. Well, British can be B or BR. So then Democratic. I want it to be ballot. Oh, a lot. Yes. All right. To award a certain amount to somebody. Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be an actual honor. Anyway, let's try the downs here. A fancy thing, leader demolished in passing reference. Well, when a clue begins with the word A, I always think that might be indicating an actual A in the answer. And passing reference could be allusion, which is 8 letters. So fancy thing. Oh, leader demolished could mean, oh, illusion. Yeah, thing of fancy. Good Lord, why did I not think immediately of illusion? But you demolish or remove the leading I. All right, quite a straightforward beginning. Country girl in dance drinking water. So thinking it might be a country. Put a girl in a, yeah, or maybe country girl. Yeah, hold on, let me pause. There's some noise outside. All right, it was a delivery driver right outside my window on a speaker call. I've never heard it that loud before. Anyway, I've had time to think more about this, but other than water, I think I've used myself H with 2 O's in a clue, but still not getting it. All right, let's try these 2 downs. Cleric is one getting on, change needed. Yeah, don't see that. More reasonable flyers heading up, suppressing anger. All right, I think flyers heading up in a down clue means we're going to reverse a word for flyers, which could be birds of some kind or planes. It could also be advertising flyers, and that's going to suppress or go around a word for anger, and I'm thinking ire. And then the definition would be more reasonable. Ooh, how about fairer? Oh, the flyers are the RAF. There we go. Fellow, clothed in color, put back in custody. Fellow can be simply the letter F, or it could be man. We do have an A there. And that's going to be surrounded, I think, by a color, short color name that is reversed, put back. So then I think the whole thing would mean in custody, or just custody. Remand? Oh, Ah, yeah, well, the color then is red. I don't know what the put back is referring to. Maybe that's part of the definition, to put back someone in custody. Yeah, he's been held on remand. Certainly growing up in Ireland in the 70s, you'd hear that on the news a lot. Um, all right, nameless tribe, to employ a few words. Oh, well, name can be N, so I wonder if we have to think of a tribe, remove an N, and it's going to mean to employ a few words. Locute? But I was thinking it was going to be more somebody, a person of few words, laconic type of thing. I can't see how I would put an N into locute. No. Traveler and female relation, hiding in shed. So I think, again, this is an envelope clue where we're going to put a female relation, mother, could be ma, aunt, sister, and that's going to be inside a shed, which could be the verb, the past tense, or the present tense, to shed. Oh, what's a traveler? And it could end in ER, but then what would be a shed ending in ER? No, not seeing it. Language, one set right to left. One set right to left. Yeah, so it is going to be some language, not Farsi, Urdu. Yeah, right to left could be telling us to reverse. So is there a language, Tessie? Maybe we have to think of another short word for set. But I'm going to pause and look up Tessie just to see if that is a language. No, it doesn't seem to be a language. There's a village in Azerbaijan. I don't think that's it. Oh, I don't know why I didn't look at 5 down. My goodness, would that be there? Advice to travelers in car, say nothing. Say nothing. Belt up. Yes, of course, we all remember the public safety ads in the 70s again, telling us to belt up. And what was the one? Think twice, once, think twice, think bike. I still remember that one. Oh, and the green cross code man. Anyway, wasn't he in Star Wars? Anyway, I need to look that up later. Period lacking a horrible, inadequate ruler. That reads like a word for period, but lacking its A. Horrible. And then a word for horrible, inadequate ruler. Could it be a despot? I don't know. They are a ruler. Yeah, just not getting it. All right, that was my a few words, and that's that. Oh, we do have a U now for my language. One. Oh, how about one put now? But I still don't know. Tupi. Let me pause and look up Tupi. Yes, Tupi is a language of South America. All right. What new one on me? Wandering as a pilgrim using someone else's words. Ah, so wandering is an anagram indicator as a pilgrim, and a very nice definition, I suppose. plagiarism. All right, branch of Christianity sending out manic signal when in trouble. Manic signal is 11 letters. I'm wondering if it's just Anglicism. How is what? Anglicanism? Is that it? Two ANs, yeah, I think that's it. Branch of Christianity. I think there's some extra wording in that just to aid the surface reading. But I think when in trouble is the anagram indicator. Sending out, I'm not sure what that is, but anyway. All right, let's try some more downs now that we have some more of these letters. Female in business arrangement with what's charged amounting to a financial crime. I think it's going to be a financial crime. Embezzlement or insider dealing. So female might simply be the letter F, or it could be she, could be a woman's name. Is it in an anagram of business? Oh, with what's charged, I think is an ion, which would give a nice ION. In fact, I think it might be an ATION ending. Financial crime. No. Anyway, that... so the AT, maybe the C as well, could be part of business arrangement. Don't see it. European article in medical journal shows marine animal. Well, with the L, surely the medical journal is the Lancet. And we're going to put European might be E. An article separately is a, an, or the. But it could be a European language article. French, Spanish, German. What's a marine animal with, I think it would probably end in ET. Oh, I'm sure it's very obvious. I just keep thinking of lamprey. I know it's not that. All right, moving on. Malicious gossip when nothing's found in that special box. Oh, malicious gossip. Thinking of slander, but that's only 7 letters. Oh, but maybe nothing is O and has to be put inside of slander, and that makes a special box. Solander, salamander, no. Tailless bird had, in short, to be a hoax. No, I'm going back to the acrosses. Construed as ancient, a biblical people. Ooh, I'm thinking construed might be an anagram indicator for as ancient a. It's going to have 3 A's and it's some biblical people. Ooh, I'm thinking about Canaanites to use up all of those A's. Yeah, I think that must be Yeah, I think that's the right letters. First item under the hammer, making money in Africa. Oh, I'm wondering if we break after first. We have item under the hammer. It could be a lot in an auction. So I think it's going to be first. Would that just be I for one? Oh, maybe it's the first item might be lot one or lot A, and it's going to be a currency in Africa. All right, I'm going to have to pause and look that up. It doesn't ring a bell. Ah, it's actually with the I. Lotai is the currency of Lesotho. Oh, this might be my Solander. Never heard that word before either. Uh, I'm just going to put it in and we'll see if it sticks. Oh, that was the tailless bird. Goddess at one time protected by road team. I'm guessing it is a goddess. No, maybe it's a team. Oh, it could be a football team. And we put a goddess at one time inside of road. It's not going to be RD. No, I don't see that. Piece of land, not good, over time. Too hot, maybe. All right, I think we have to think of a name for a piece of land that has a G in it, and then we remove the G, not good, and then we put it over T for time, and it's going to mean too hot, maybe. Immediately thinking of Goldilocks's porridge, but what else would be too hot? So hot you're hurting my feelings. Piece of land, acreage, has a G in it. Allotment. I can't think of any other word for it. All right, may as well finish the downs. Enlightenment men found in fiery ritual once. I'm wondering if the definition might simply be enlightenment and not referring to the period of history, but just simply being enlightened. I'm thinking of seeing, but then the wordplay would be something for men found in a fiery ritual once. Well, let me put in seeing. No, I don't see either man or fiery ritual. What's a fiery ritual? Samhain or no, maybe it is Enlightenment men. Who are men of the Enlightenment? Do not know. All right, how about city somehow in good taste, not OTT. 3-5. Ooh, I think it might be a city. Yes, I think I can see it. Somehow is telling us to anagram in good taste, but that has 9 letters. Oh, no, 11 letters. We need to remove 3 OTT to leave our 8, and we get San Diego. All right, romantic present. Oh, that's a lovely clue. I presume it's a double definition. Something for romantic. And then, of course, it could be present rather than present. Or, but it could also be the present moment. Present, donate, tender. Ah, there we go. Finally clicked. I angered a lot being revolutionary joint president. Now I'm wondering about that joint in parentheses is very suspicious. But maybe it is part of the definition. Maybe this person was somehow joint present. Anyway, I angered a lot sounds such a strange phrase that I'm thinking that has to be anagram fodder. I'm thinking being revolutionary. Oh, maybe being, hold on, let me count up the letters. Oh no, I angered a lot, I think gives us our 12. Yeah, so I think being revolutionary. So that's why I'm thinking the joint is part of the definition. Yeah, okay, I'm going to try the anagram helper. At least it'll confirm that I do have my 12 letters. I do. Not seeing. I was thinking George, but we only have the one G. Was it a... I don't think it's going to be a US president. Something Angela would fit the second half. No, I think I'm going to come back to that when I have another letter or two. All right, that's the first pass. I suppose it's about average for a Friday. Although I think I'm finding the days of the week don't have the same expectation or don't meet the expectation that they'll get harder during the week. I don't know what you think. Let's see, that's my cleric. I suppose it's going to be an IAN. Is one getting on change needed? Seminarian or what's another word for a cleric? Oh, that was the one I thought might be despot. Looks like that is not right. Could it be an inadequate ruler because it's only 11 inches long? Or it's not straight? Yeah, don't see that one. All right, my country girl now. We have that nice P at the end. Drinking water. All right. Oh, Bo Peep came to mind. I don't know why. I suppose she was minding her sheep. She could have been minding her sheep in a city, but let's see if I can make Bo, not beep, Bo Peep. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is like Paul. My goodness, they're all going down in the gutter. Dance is bop, and drinking, taking in water, pee. All right. Now, nameless tribe To employ a few words. All right, I'm going to pause and think about the first letter of this one. One of the words I considered was clause, which could be a few words in a sentence, might be part of a clause. And I wasn't seeing it, I'd moved on, but then I was about to unpause and say I couldn't find anything when I thought, oh, a tribe could be a clan without the N, and then employ is part of the charade, to use, and that gives us our clause. All right, that's the top left. Still don't have anything more for my financial crime. What's going to come between the A and the C? S, N, R. Yeah, they seem likely, but not seeing it. All right, that's my traveler. Ooh, getting some more. All right, surely it is LAN. And then European. I think, oh, yeah, I think with the E, it's not going to be, well, it could be LAN CE, and then we have, oh, Lancient. But I was wondering about the German der. Is there something called a Landeret, Landeray? All right, back to Wikipedia. Neither of the things I thought it might be are in Wikipedia because they don't exist. So I finally had to give up and go to wordplays.com. I was on the right lines. I never considered European might be E and it's a European article. So I think, oh, no, it's L. Sorry, it is a European article from Spanish, L, and then the ET. All right. So there is apparently something called a lancelet. I better look that up just to see. Apparently a burrowing marine animal. Like another new one on me. All right, that's our Enlightenment. Men found in fiery ritual once. Can I even think of a word for enlightenment? S something T? No, I cannot. There's my goddess. Are a team. No. All right, how about my piece of land? Oh, that D should be helpful. Not good. Too hot, maybe. Not seeing it. There's my tailless bird. Well, I'm presuming this is a bird without the last letter. I think the had is going to be important. Had in short. So maybe apostrophe D. And it's going to be a hoax. Oh, a canard. Ah, yes, the bird is a canary. There we go. Yeah, I thought canard was more a lie than a hoax, but all right. Okay, so now I do have some more letters for my joint president. Or maybe he was a president known for joints. All right, I think for this one I am going to grab a scrap of paper, of which I have many lying around, and scribble down I angered a lot. All right, that took a while. Daniel Ortega, who apparently is a joint president with his wife. Not suspicious at all. They just amended, I think, their constitution this year. So I wonder if maybe the clue was written before that change took effect. But anyway, now we know. Oh, so let me look at this. It could be ending in NT. Too hot. Oh, ardent. Ah, of course, a piece of land would be a garden minus the G, and that goes over time. Not sure about the definition. Too hot, maybe, for ardent. Oh, well, with the A at the end, I am thinking it is a goddess. So at one time is protected by, I don't know what, oh, I was wondering if it might be a hidden clue. No, the T and the E are beside each other in road team. Just thinking about street being road, ST, but it's not really protected. But I'm thinking at one time is we're going to have some archaic little word hidden inside. Or no, just at one time a phrase for that. No, don't see it. And there's my enlightenment. Men found in fiery ritual once. I still don't know if it's enlightenment or a fiery ritual. All right, I'm going to pause and think about the second letter there. And fortunately, another one I had to go to word plays for. I'm sure I have heard this term, Buddhist enlightenment, Satori. So then men found, yeah, men, OOR, maybe, is, I think, one of those military abbreviations. So then sati, a fiery ritual. Once, I'm not exactly, I don't think I've heard of that. But 15 squared will explain it all. There's the goddess. There's my financial crime. Dear, oh dear, the top right. Traveler, I still just have that R there. Period, lacking a. Ooh, how about day, lacking a. And then horrible is nasty. And oh my goodness, it is inadequate, meaning it's short a letter. And we have this unusual word. I think I have seen it before, probably here in the crossword. A dynast, a member of a dynasty. All right. Does that really help me? Ooh, I was expecting an ER ending, so traveler and female relation hiding in shed. Yeah, I think it is going to be a traveler, but don't see it. And my cleric, one getting on, I suppose just someone getting older. OAP is senior. Change needed. Maybe it's an anagram of is plus senior. Let me scribble that down and see if it works. Well, it's not exactly an anagram of is senior, but I do see revision would fit, which would be a change, not change needed, but oh, cleric. Ah, is rev, all right. Is, and then one I is literally getting on. Ah, it's so obvious when you see it written out. Very tricky. All right, now my traveler. And ooh, what's going to come between the I and the R? And female relation. Hiding in shed. I think the I is part of the shed, but what's the female relation then? Nan, gran, oh, maybe gran. Ah, yes, it is gran, of course. A migrant. Oh no, emigrant. E-M-I. T. Ah, to shed things might be to emit. Tricky, tricky. All right, female now in business arrangement with what's charged, amounting to a financial crime. Demarcation? That fits, but I don't think that's a financial crime. Yeah, I like it being D or re. Of course, well, no, I think the T was confirmed, so an eye on what's charged makes sense. So I just need to get my female. It could go there. F. In business arrangement. Oh, D. Not defrauding. Yeah, just not seeing it. And I do need to move along. So I think this one I'm just going to go ahead and admit defeat and reveal it. Well, I'm glad I revealed that. Defalcation. Never heard of that word before. I'm sure we'll find out at 15 squared what it means. I hope we do anyway. Defalcation. So it was F for female. Business arrangement, I think, is a deal. With what's charged. I don't know where the cat is coming from. So, yeah, that one remains a mystery. Goddess at one time protected by road team. So it could still be a team, like maybe Atletico Madrid or is there one Strata or something? Protected by road. Now, I think this one as well, I'm going to just go ahead and reveal it. Oh, Athena, of course. Yeah, should definitely have thought of her as a goddess. At one time, is then. Oh my goodness, the road team is the Automobile Association, AA. Oh my goodness. Yeah, would never have thought of them. All right, very tricky, I thought today. Let's check all. Everything is still there. Was there a theme? There was a sort of religious theme, but I don't think enough. No, I don't think enough to count as a real theme. All right, let's get a few of these explained at 15 squared. The blog is by Manehi. Found this quite tricky after a quick start. Well, that was exactly my experience. Yeah, after the first two went in, I thought I was home free. 6 across, yeah, man. So put back, yeah, I just wanted to check. Put back in custody was the definition. Definition includes a reference to sending out, which happens at the end of a service. All right, I don't think I've ever been at an Anglican service, so I've never heard of this sending out, but that's nice. Let's see, the Downs. Illegally taking or misusing money that one is responsible for. Oh, a cat ion. I think I have heard of that now that I think about it. Too late, of course. Let's see. Yeah, Solander box is used for archival purposes. Oh, all right. And then inside, yeah. And Sati is historical. Oh, yes, where the widow burns herself on her husband's funeral pyre. Well, I'm glad that is once former. All right, quite a toughie in places, no less enjoyable. I'd agree with that. Somewhat startled myself by completing it. Well done, Doofs. Oh, and Shawadi, whatever, got through it quickly. Check some vocabulary. Yeah, you're going to get a vocabulary lesson from Pascal. Sati, I think I have seen that spelling, but not the Sati. Yeah, so top half much easier than the bottom. Yeah, I'm not sure even if that was true for me. I think it was all pretty tough. All right, well, I won't drag this out anymore. Thanks as always for watching. Have a great day and have a great weekend.